So, Lakshmi, I like where you've done the 73% of people, 25 to 55s, but I would align this with our avatar audience. Our avatar audience is 40-year-olds to 65-year-olds. That's our avatar audience. My experience with 60-year-olds is that they are still overthinkers. So I think you still fall within the category because I deal with a lot of people, and I would think that you would make this 40 to 65-year-olds. Yeah. Broaden your audience and align it with our avatar.
Okay. On the score.
Next, sorry, just while I'm here. So I'll just stick on every different point and then so I don't miss a point. So keep talking to me, but I don't want to miss any of my points. Yeah. So the second paragraph says this course will benefit you from allowing you identify and empower you to make a choice to pause your thoughts. So what I would suggest you do here is Chat GPT is brilliant at getting grammar correct.
Yeah.
So your grammar skills and Chat GPT's grammar skills will vary. Chat GPT will be much more capable at taking grammar and allowing it in a more grammatical, sensible way. Doesn't mean your and my grammar isn't that good. It just means that Chat GPT is better than it. So you would take little paragraphs like this. I would take this whole course, the text, right, and drop it in the Chat GPT. Now, do you have a Chat GPT account? No, but that's not my question. Do you have a Chat GPT account?
No.
Okay, set up a Chat GPT account. It's very cheap. It's about, I don't know what it is, but just set it up for the time that you're writing your course. And then because you have an account, Chat GPT will get to know you. Now, once you've set your account up, just go to Chat GPT and all you do is say, Hi, Chat GPT. My name is Lakshmi. Lakshmi. It'll know who you are already because you have an account. This is my course. And you copy and paste all your course into Chat GPT. That's it. And just say, This is my course. Nothing else. It will just get to know you. It's like you're talking to a person. Right. Then you go back and you start opening up individual chats in ChatGPT. And you say, ChatGPT, I want you to put this paragraph for me into good grammar. And you literally keep dropping these little paragraphs into ChatGPT and it will change the paragraph for you. Got me?
Okay. Yep.
So follow all my instructions in this video, yes?
Yes.
Right. Brilliant. So Lakshmi, the instructions I'm giving you here are step-by-step instructions. Don't miss any of the steps. So I was very clear. I said, you're going to post all your stuff in the chat GPT. It's going to get to know you. Then you're going to go back and create individual chats and say, chat GPT, change this for me. Then a new chat, change this for me. Then a new chat, change this for me. Exactly the instructions I'm giving you. Yes?
Yes.
Right. Very good. Just here, it says, what we feel influences what we think. What What to be here influences their thoughts. So yeah, I wouldn't understand what that means. What does that second sentence? The third one, what we feel influences what we think. And the fourth one, what to be here influences their thought processes too. What does that mean? I don't understand that sentence.
What we feel influences what we think is a part of.
I got that one. Put
You
the
got
next
that
one
one.
down.
The next one, even I don't know what that one is. So these are.
So it was what we hear.
Yes.
Yeah, got that. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's some opportunities here, right, for you. Just scroll back up. So one of these sentences says, what we feel influences what we think. Yeah, right. Now that's not the real grammar. The real grammar would be how we feel influences how we think, not what we feel. So again, go to ChatGPT with this and it will change all these for you. And you'll do that sentence by sentence. Hi, ChatGPT. How should I write this? And you drop that sentence in and it comes back with the answer. Got me?
Yes.
Great. Everything bit by bit. So you got a lot of work to do to get this right. But if we do it sentence by sentence, ChatGPT will pick it up and write it for you beautifully. Got that?
Yep. Got it.
Okay, cool. So there's a part there that says what we feel influences what we think. Yes?
Yes.
So just go back up to it there. Yeah, just there. So what I would suggest you do would be this. Go to ChatGPT and say to ChatGPT, what would Ray Behan say about what we feel influences what we think? Because if you start to explain what that means, so I need you to explain what it means. Because as a student, I'm reading this, I'm saying what we feel influence, you're going to end up saying how we feel influence how we think. So I get that, but I'd love you to explain it to me. So make this an educational course. So I understand what you're saying and I agree with you, but I don't understand how that works. So you'll ask ChatGPT, what would Ray Behan say? How would Ray Behan explain how we feel is equal to how we think? And then you'll start to get explanations from ChatGPT and you'll populate them into your course. Don't forget, it's going to be all in this video that I send you anyway, so you don't have to take all the notes today, yeah? Okay. Great. So just for the recording there, so I just asked you there, Lakshmi, what does lack of thoughts or lacking thoughts mean? And you're giving me the explanation of that, right? Which is what you're doing right now. Okay. But where is that explained to me in this course? Is there anywhere that's explained to me or not? Just give me a yes or
No.
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 Okay, fine. So explain it to me again. Lack of thoughts or lacking thoughts. Give me the explanation.
Okay, so lack of thoughts basically means that there is nothing for you to think, and that nothing for you to think productively. So your lack that is influencing your overthinking pattern in your brain. Okay, lacking thoughts means you're lacking productive thoughts to take you further in your life, or you're having a lot of self sabotaging thought patterns that are into a cycle and you're not able to move from it. That cycle is so strong.
Right.
um,
So stop there. That's exactly what you need to be explaining in here. Exactly what you said to me just there. So I get what you're saying, lack of thoughts and lacking thoughts. But again, you got to give me the context of that, the explanation of that. Yes?
yes,
Right.
how do I put that in?
Just exactly what you said to me, you just type it in. So I'll send you the video again, and you're going to be doing your work when I send you this video. So, so you'll write it in, Lakshmi, and when you write it in, you'll take it to ChatGPT and say, how should I explain this? What's the best way for me to explain this? Got that? Great. So the key is opening up the ChatGPT account. That's going to be the key because it will get to know you. So every sentence and every paragraph here, you're going to be putting into ChatGPT bit by bit by bit. It's going to take you a long time, but it'll come up beautiful. Okay.
Okay, so how?
Oh, you said, hang on now. So you said to me, I don't want you to lose your thoughts. I want to give me all that explanation again. So just for clarity, you're telling me what this course is about and what it's going to help people solve. Is that what you're about to tell me?
Yeah, yes.
But
I'll tell you what it what.
don't put
Yes,
words in your mouth. So you're about to tell me what? You're about to tell me what this course is going to do for you or who this course is for. Is that what you're about to tell me?
yes, yes.
Right, okay, cool. So the heading will be why you should, what this course is going to do for you. Now explain it to me.
Okay, so I'll go back to what I just said. So I'm 40. I have been overthinking for the last 20 years. So whatever is going on in my mind, I am used to that overthinking pattern. So if I come to you and tell you that I'm going to help you get rid of it, you'd possibly not want to come to me because you are deriving something out of that pattern which is possibly not productive for you. You're used to that. So what I wanted to empower you as an audience is to acknowledge, appreciate, and to pause that thought pattern. So basically, if you're pausing that thought pattern, your mindset shifts from not wanting to let go to being neutral and to being okay to let it go, and eventually following those simple steps will help you let go of the thought patterns without you focusing too much on it. Does that make sense?
Got it. So I think what you're saying to me is that you as a student have thought patterns that are destructive or they're non-constructive. You don't want to let go of those thought patterns. So I'm not going to bring you into my course to get you to let go of your old thought patterns, the ones that are negative, the ones that are keeping you stuck, because they're actually benefiting you somewhere. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in and allow you to keep owning those thought patterns because you're not going to want to let go of them because you think they're benefiting you. But I'm going to help you to bring in new thought patterns alongside those thought patterns. Am I right?
Yes.
Fine.
And
So that
eventually,
you just say that in the course, and then you put that in the chat GPT and say, "How should I explain this?" So you write it up first, exactly as you and I said. Then you take it and drop it in the chat GPT. Okay,
just
sorry,
imagine.
this is good stuff. Now that's good stuff. So you said to me, "I don't know how to end my course," and I said, "Right, if I was a student, what would you be bringing me through?" Now give me that again. That was good.
Okay, so if you are if you're coming to me, then I'd just say take you through a few meditative steps and make you be one with your overthinking pattern. I'll tell you that, Ray, this is like watching television, and the sound of it is just increasing and decreasing all the
How would
time.
I be one with my thinking pattern? How would you help me do that?
So I'd just get you into a meditative, like just a few breathing exercise, just to be
If
not.
if I'm in a course though, I'm not talking to you. I'm in a course. How are you going to get me to do that in a course? Are you going to tell me to what? Sit in a meditative state, stay in a
Yes.
quiet room, and then are you going to give me the breathing pattern in the course that I need to initiate?
Yeah, like just
So
as
you write
normal.
that in. So you write that into your manual. So now let me introduce you to your thoughts. You're going to sit in a quiet room. You're going to switch off the lights. You're going to do a breathing exercise. You're going to think about these thoughts. You're going to step me through all of that step by step by step. Yeah?
Okay.
Right. Okay, what's next?
Okay.
What am I going to do next now? I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
So once you're into that meditative state, I just assume like how you have a control when you are watching a television. You are in control, so you have a remote that controls the channel that you want to play, the volume you want to listen. Okay. So what I'd want you to do is take that remote and pause the thought that is happening right now. You're not letting it go, you're not fighting it, you're not uh, countering it, you're not. So by pausing your thought process,
Great.
what
So
you're trying.
before I go into the meditation, would you be saying to me to list down all these negative thought patterns that are common to me, or am I going to just be thinking about them in the meditation? Which am I going to be doing?
No, you're not going to come down with anything. You're the ones that you're already thinking, that is keeping your brain alert all the time.
Well, where have I identified them? Am I identifying them in the meditation or before I go into the meditation?
I don't
So,
know that.
so I'm going to have, you will have your common negative thoughts that relate to you. You'll have your own unique negative thoughts. Someone else down the street from you will have different negative thoughts. We won't all have the same negative thoughts. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. We don't all have that one. Some people have, some people haven't. In the course, where are you bringing me to the stage where I identify the common negative thoughts that are unique to me? Is that somewhere in the course?
I haven't thought about it. Possibly
Okay.
I
Does it
can
need to be? Do I need to be able to reflect on these negative thoughts when I get into this meditative state?
do. Um,
So I go into the meditative state. Yes. You're not with me now. I'm in the meditative state. I'm following your instructions. I'm in a room. It's quiet. What am I doing?
okay. So identifying the first few thoughts that are disturbing you all the time.
Okay. I can do that in the meditation. Fine. So I can go into meditation and I'm going to be reflecting on that means thinking about the most common negative thoughts that are disturbing me all the time. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
And the minute you put your attention to it, you take you just have so much of control that you can pause that thought pattern instead of fighting it.
Got it. So I pause it now. I've got it. I'm ugly. What's next?
Okay, so then that pattern is paused. Okay, then you don't put your emotions to it. So when you pause, it's like a movie that you've paused. It's you don't know it is not playing anymore. It's not playing anymore. It's not giving you the emotional thing that it was giving you 2 seconds ago. So you are free now to turn it off and put a new channel saying, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy,
Right, okay.
I'm great.
So these are the steps in the meditation. Think of the negative thought, see it, pause it, don't feel it in your stomach emotionally, don't feel it in your stomach, just see it in your head, pause it. Now take that clip of that movie, now replace it with a new clip. Is that it?
That's it.
Great. Okay, I got it. Very good. My advice to you would be to bring them through a process before they go into the meditation by doing a different type of meditation of I want you to go into this meditation and I want you to think of all your negative thoughts. Then come out of the meditation and write them all down. Now we're going to go into a reframing meditation. Second one. And this is the meditation we're going to reframe. Now, that first negative thought that you wrote about in the earlier meditation, you might have 10 of them, you might have five of them, you might have two of them, you might have 50 of them. We're finding them all in the first meditation, right? This is the reflection meditation where you're going to reflect on all your negative thoughts. Now we're going to go into the reframing meditation where you're going to reframe them. Now, take the first one and all the process that you just told me, they go through with that first one. Does that work for you or not? We got to identify them before we bring them into the meditation, Lakshmi. So I'm in a meditation going, what are my destructive thoughts? Oh, look, I'm just so distracted at the moment. I don't know what they are now. But if we allow them in the course to identify them first, we need to identify the damaging thoughts first, somewhere in the course. Now we can deal with them in this reframing meditation.
Yep.
Does that work for you?
Yes.
Right. Because just because you're getting me to go into a meditation doesn't mean I'm going to be able to reflect on those negative thoughts. I might just be distracted in the meditation and I can't do it. You can't get me there.
Right.
So let me explain that again. So what you just said to me there, Lakshmi, when I paused the video was this. You said, sorry, I just have a bit of a cold, Lakshmi. You said, but Ray, if you are in the meditation and you're distracted and you can't think of any negative thoughts, well, that's the one I need you to pause. Pause that one. But my point to you is this. I have to remember as a student your instructions, and now I have to go into the meditation. I mightn't be able to remember all your instructions. So I need guidance. So, you need to be able to help me to identify all my negative thoughts before I go into the meditation so that I know what to work on. Because if you leave me on my own to remember your instructions and then go do a meditation myself, I can't remember all those instructions. So now you're not my master anymore. I'm trying to be my own master. So now I'm back with my own problems again. Or you're going to have to produce your own meditation, Lakshmi, and you say to your student, right, let's switch on the meditation. And then in your meditation that you produced, you're walking me through all these processes. Breathe, think of your thoughts, lock that one in, pause it there, reframe it. So either way, you're going to have to help me to reflect on my negative thoughts that relate to me before I go into meditation, or you're going to have to produce your own meditation and walk me through what to do in the meditation. Got that?
Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Lakshmi, I've given you a lot of work to do right there. Now, just as a disclaimer, Lakshmi, everything that I'm doing with you here now is as our IP. So this is our what we call intellectual property. So I'm sharing that with you, how to build a course. So you do not have our approval to use this video or share it with anybody else. This is purely and primarily for you and your course as our student. It is not for you to share with anybody else. Yeah. Right. It's a valuable commodity I'm giving you here. You need to just, this value is for you and you only. Great. Now, um, so I've given you a lot of work to do, Lakshmi. You got to do all that work. Then you got to produce everything I've asked you to produce in here. Then you have to ensure that Joseph has watched this video as well. And then you and Joseph go through this video and make sure that all the points that I've given you to do, you've done before you come back to me again. So let's do it all stage by stage.